Daemon was born in 81 AC, the second son of Prince Balon Targaryen and his sister wife, Princess Alyssa Targaryen. He was knighted at 16 and was given the Valyrian steel sword Dark Sister by King Jaehaerys Targaryen. Daemon's adventurous and free-spirited nature was clear from a young age. Daemon Targaryen, known for being impulsive and rebellious, married Lady Rhea Royce of Runestone in the Vale in 97 AC. The marriage was good for politics, but not for Daemon personally. From the start, the marriage was difficult. Daemon found the Vale and his wife boring and often showed his dislike. He called Rhea my bronze bitch, referring to the bronze armor worn by House Royce. He was often away from her, showing his dissatisfaction and desire for more excitement. Daemon's dislike for his wife in the Vale was well known. He preferred the excitement of court life and military campaigns over the quiet life in the Vale. This unhappy, childless marriage frustrated Daemon and led him to seek fulfillment elsewhere, influencing his later actions and decisions. Daemon held several key positions in King's Landing, including Master of Coin and Master of Laws. These roles put him close to the ruling power and allowed him to influence the kingdom's finances and legal matters. Daemon's time in these positions was short and controversial. His ambitious and reckless nature clashed with the more conservative court members, especially Otto Hightower, the Hand of the King. Otto saw Daemon as a threat to the realm's stability, leading to his removal from these posts. Daemon's dislike for mundane governance and his love for direct action made him unsuited for these roles. His removal solidified his animosity towards Otto and pushed him towards more militant pursuits. In 104 AC, Daemon was appointed commander of the City Watch, allowing him to reform and strengthen the city's law enforcement. Under Daemon's leadership, the City Watch changed significantly. He gave the watchmen better weapons and armor and provided them with long golden cloaks, earning them the nickname Gold Cloaks. These changes made the City Watch more effective and increased Daemon's popularity among the common people. Daemon's reforms went beyond equipment. He instilled pride and loyalty within the ranks, often patrolling the streets himself. His hands-on approach and visible presence made him a familiar figure in King's Landing, cementing his reputation as a capable and decisive leader. However, his methods were often brutal, earning him both fear and respect. Mysaria, also known as the White Worm, was Daemon's lover and played a significant role in his network of informants and spies. Mysaria's influence extended beyond her relationship with Daemon, as she became a key figure in his intelligence operations. Mysaria's role as Daemon's mistress of whisperers allowed him to gather crucial information and maintain a network of spies that proved invaluable during the Dance of the Dragons. Her ability to navigate the shadowy underworld of King's Landing and beyond made her an essential asset to Daemon's ambitions. Daemon was expelled from King's Landing in 105 AC after mocking the birth and death of Viserys' newborn son, Balon. Daemon's joke about the heir for a day infuriated King Viserys the Fern, who had endured the loss of his wife and son. The comment was seen as callous and disrespectful, leading Viserys to banish Daemon from the court. Following his expulsion, Daemon moved to Dragonstone, taking Mysaria with him. This period marked a significant shift in Daemon's life, as he distanced himself from the political intrigues of King's Landing and focused on personal ambitions. His relationship with Mysaria grew stronger during this time, and she later became a crucial figure in his network of informants and spies. Daemon and Corlys Velaryon waged a campaign in the Stepstones against the Triarchy, a coalition of the free cities of Lys, Myr, and Tyrosh. The war in the Stepstones was driven by Daemon's desire for glory and territory. The Stepstones, a chain of islands between Westeros and Essos, were strategically important and controlled vital shipping lanes. Daemon saw an opportunity to carve out his own domain. The war began in 106 AC and saw Daemon leading a force of adventurers, mercenaries, and exiles. He achieved significant victories, notably killing Kragus Crabfeeder, the leader of the Triarchy's forces, in single combat. By 109 AC, Daemon declared himself king of the Stepstones in the Narrow Sea, with Corlys Velaryon placing a crown on his head. This declaration was more symbolic than practical, as the Stepstones remained contested and difficult to govern. Daemon returned to King's Landing after his victories in the Stepstones, offering his crown to King Viserys as a token of loyalty. This gesture was meant to reconcile with his brother and reintegrate into the royal court. King Viserys accepted the crown and restored Daemon's position at court. Upon his return, Daemon resumed his seat on the small council and rekindled his relationship with his niece, Princess Rhaenyra. This period saw Daemon once again involved in the political machinations of the Targaryen court. His rapport with Rhaenyra deepened, setting the stage for their later alliance during the Dance of the Dragons. After the death of his first wife, Lady Rhea Royce, Daemon married Laena Velaryon, daughter of Corlys Velaryon and Rhaenys Targaryen. This marriage strengthened Daemon's ties with House Velaryon, one of the most powerful houses in Westeros, known for its strong navy and wealth. Daemon and Laena had two daughters, Baela and Rhaena. The marriage was politically advantageous and personally fulfilling for Daemon. Laena's death in 120 AC during childbirth was a significant loss for Daemon, impacting him deeply. His daughters continued to play important roles in the Targaryen legacy, particularly during the Dance of the Dragons. Daemon married Rhaenyra Targaryen, throwing his support behind her claim to the Iron Throne. This marriage was a big deal, both politically and personally, especially during the Targaryen civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons. Daemon's military skills, strategic thinking, and his dragon Caraxes were huge assets in the fight. Their marriage also produced kids, which helped strengthen their claim to the throne. Daemon and Rhaenyra had two sons, Aegon III and Viserys II, and a stillborn daughter, Visenya. These kids not only tightened their political bond, but also kept the Targaryen family line going strong. The Dance of the Dragons was a civil war between factions supporting Rhaenyra Targaryen and those supporting her half-brother, Aegon II. Daemon played a pivotal role in the conflict, leading various military campaigns and forming strategic alliances. Daemon's notable contributions included his command during key battles and his ability to inspire loyalty among his followers. His strategic use of dragon fire and his leadership on the battlefield were instrumental in several victories. However, his actions also contributed to the war's brutality and high casualties. Daemon captured the fortress of Harrenhal in 129 AC during the Dance of the Dragons. Harrenhal's strategic location in the Riverlands made it a valuable stronghold. Daemon's capture of the castle was a significant military achievement, giving Rhaenyra's faction a strong base in the region. Daemon's control of Harrenhal allowed him to amass a substantial following among the local lords. The capture was largely bloodless, demonstrating his ability to leverage his reputation and the power of his dragon, Caraxes. This victory boosted the morale of Rhaenyra's supporters and bolstered their strategic position. During the Dance of the Dragons, Daemon formed a close relationship with Nettles, a young dragon rider. In the books, we have a character that is not within the show called Nettles, who was a dragon seed, a person of Targaryen descent who successfully bonded with a dragon and rode the dragon's sheep stealer. Her bond with Daemon was both personal and military. The relationship caused tension with Queen Rhaenyra, who ordered Nettles' execution, suspecting her of treachery. Daemon helped Nettles escape, demonstrating his loyalty to her and causing a rift with Rhaenyra. Nettles' fate after her escape remains a mystery, but her bond with Daemon highlights his complex personal relationships during the war. In 130 AC, Daemon Targaryen orchestrated a remarkable bloodless capture of King's Landing, a pivotal moment in the Dance of the Dragons. Daemon's strategic acumen and deep influence within the city were key to this success. Daemon's earlier tenure as commander of the City Watch had left a lasting impact. He had reformed the Gold Cloaks, instilling loyalty and discipline that would later prove invaluable. His reforms and leadership had earned him the admiration and support of the Gold Cloaks, who remained loyal to him even after his departure. As the war raged on, Daemon leveraged his connections and the loyalty of the Gold Cloaks to plan the capture of King's Landing. He coordinated with key figures within the city, ensuring that when the time came, they would rise in his favor. The plan involved precise timing and coordination, with Daemon's allies within the city ensuring that gates were opened and key positions secured. On the day of the capture, the sight of Daemon's dragon, Caraxes, circling above the city was a signal for the Gold Cloaks to act. Their swift and decisive actions led to the city's capture with minimal resistance and no significant bloodshed. The common folk, who had long admired Daemon, welcomed the change in power, further ensuring a smooth transition. This bloodless victory marked a turning point in the war, showcasing Daemon's ability to combine military prowess with strategic planning and influence. His actions not only secured King's Landing for Rhaenyra, but also demonstrated his capability as a leader and strategist. Daemon Targaryen met his end in 130 AC during a dramatic aerial battle above the God's Eye against his nephew, Prince Aemon One-Eye. This confrontation was one of the most iconic and tragic moments of the Dance of the Dragons, epitomizing the deadly power of dragons and the fierce rivalries within House Targaryen. The battle was precipitated by the ongoing hostilities between the factions supporting Rhaenyra and those supporting Aegon. Flying his dragon Caraxes, Daemon had captured Harrenhal and used it as a base to challenge Aemon, who was riding the formidable dragon Vhagar. As the two dragons met above the God's Eye, the sky was filled with fire and fury. Daemon, known for his fearless nature, executed a daring maneuver. He leapt from Caraxes onto Vhagar, sword in hand. In a dramatic and fateful moment, Daemon drove his Valyrian steel sword, Dark Sister, through Aemon's eye, killing him instantly. The impact of their clash sent both dragons plummeting into the lake below, where they perished together. The fall of Vhagar and Caraxes created a massive splash that was visible from miles away, and their bodies sank to the bottom of the God's Eye, lost to the depths.